Since the dawn of civilization, mysterious weapons have shaped the fate of battles and decided the rise and fall of empires. From the clash of bronze to the release of an arrow, each innovation has left its mark on human conflict. Today, we'll uncover the top 5 oldest weapons ever used in war, peeling back layers of time to understand their impact on our ancestors. Are you ready to step into the shadows of history? Our journey begins with a weapon as old as humanity's need to hunt and survive: the spear. Imagine a time over 400,000 years ago. Early hominids roamed the savannas of Africa, their survival hinging on their ability to find food and fend off predators. It was in this crucible of survival that the spear emerged, a simple yet ingenious tool that extended a human's reach and amplified their power. Crafted from wood, bone, and later tipped with sharpened stone, the spear was both hunting tool and defensive weapon. Picture a group of hunters, their spears poised, stalking a mammoth across the plains. The spear provided the means to bring down such formidable prey, securing vital sustenance for the tribe. But the spear was more than just a hunting implement. It was also a symbol of protection in a world teeming with danger. Imagine a small band of early humans, huddled around a flickering fire, the night alive with the sounds of predators. The spears they held offered not just a means of defense but also a sense of security. The spear's impact on early human development cannot be overstated. It was an extension of the human form, amplifying our physical capabilities and allowing us to shape our environment. This simple weapon, born of necessity, played a pivotal role in our survival and set the stage for the development of more complex tools and strategies for both hunting and, eventually, warfare. From the Roman legions with their javelins to the Zulu warriors with their assegai, the spear continued to find its mark on battlefields across the world. The enduring legacy of the spear lies in its simplicity, its versatility, and its profound impact on our evolution. As we move forward in our exploration of ancient weapons, we carry with us the legacy of the spear, a weapon that helped define our early history and continues to resonate in the weapons of war today. Our journey through the annals of ancient weaponry takes us now to a weapon that revolutionized warfare: the bow and arrow. Imagine a time over 10,000 years ago, a period when humanity was transitioning from a nomadic hunter-gatherer existence to a more settled way of life. The bow and arrow emerged during this pivotal period, forever changing the dynamics of hunting and, ultimately, warfare. Unlike the spear, which demanded close-quarters combat, the bow and arrow introduced the concept of ranged warfare. No longer were warriors bound to hand-to-hand combat, they could now strike their enemies from a distance, unleashing deadly projectiles with remarkable speed and accuracy. Crafted from materials like wood, sinew, and bone, the bow harnessed the power of stored energy, launching arrows with surprising force. Imagine the skill required to craft these early weapons, to carefully shape the wood, to string the bow with just the right amount of tension, and to fashion deadly arrows capable of finding their mark. The bow and arrow quickly proved itself invaluable, both in the hunt and on the battlefield. Hunters could now bring down prey from afar, minimizing the risk of injury or death. In the hands of skilled archers, the bow and arrow transformed warfare, allowing for targeted attacks and strategic maneuvers that were impossible with handheld weapons. Imagine a battlefield shrouded in dust and smoke. From behind their lines, archers unleash volleys of arrows, raining down death upon the enemy. The air fills with the twang of bowstrings and the chilling whistle of arrows in flight. The bow and arrow had ushered in a new era of warfare, one defined by distance, accuracy, and strategic advantage. From the powerful composite bows of the Mongols to the long bows wielded by English archers, the bow and arrow continued to evolve, reflecting the ingenuity and adaptability of different cultures. The bow and arrow's enduring legacy lies in its ability to transform warfare, introducing the concepts of ranged combat and strategic advantage. As we journey further into the history of ancient weaponry, we carry with us the legacy of the bow and arrow, a weapon that forever changed the face of warfare. Chapter 3. The sword, a symphony of steel and bravery. The sword has captivated the human imagination for millennia. More than just a tool of war, it symbolizes power, prestige, and martial prowess. Its gleaming blade has graced the hips of kings and conquerors. The story of the sword begins with the discovery of bronze around 3000 BC. This marked a turning point in human history, leading to stronger, more durable weapons. The first swords were shorter and lighter but possessed a superior cutting edge, Imagine the clang of bronze on bronze as warriors clashed on ancient battlefields. The sword demanded close-quarters combat, a deadly dance of skill, strength and courage. To wield a sword effectively required agility, precision and understanding of one's opponent. The sword quickly became the weapon of choice for elites, symbolizing status and authority. Kings and generals were often buried with their swords, their trusty companions in life and death. The sword evolved into a symbol of power, leadership, and the warrior ethos. As swordsmithing techniques advanced, so did the design and craftsmanship of these deadly blades. Iron replaced bronze, leading to the development of longer, more lethal swords. The iconic Roman gladius became synonymous with the might of the Roman legions. The sword permeated every aspect of ancient culture, finding its way into mythology, literature, and art. The sword became imbued with symbolic meaning, representing courage, honor, and justice. Legends arose around famed swords and their wielders, solidifying the sword's place in our collective consciousness. The legacy of the sword has shaped not just battlefields but also our understanding of courage, honor, and the human condition. Chapter 4: The Sling, David vs. Goliath, and the Power of Simplicity. Our journey through the history of weaponry now brings us to a weapon that, at first glance, might seem deceptively simple: the sling. Often overlooked in favor of more imposing weapons like the sword or spear, the sling nonetheless played a pivotal role in ancient warfare, proving time and again that even the humblest of tools can be deadly in the right hands. The sling's origins likely predate recorded history. This simple weapon, consisting of a pouch attached to two cords, harnesses the power of centrifugal force to hurl projectiles with surprising speed and accuracy. Imagine a shepherd tending his flock, a sling casually draped over his shoulder. This unassuming tool, used to ward off predators or guide stray sheep, could, in a moment's notice, transform into a deadly weapon. The sling's strength lay in its simplicity and accessibility. Unlike the sword, which required specialized training and craftsmanship, the sling could be fashioned from readily available materials and mastered with practice. This made the sling a weapon of the people, accessible to those who might not have had the resources or social standing to acquire more sophisticated weaponry. The sling's effectiveness in battle is perhaps best illustrated by the biblical story of David and Goliath. Facing a heavily armored giant, the young David, armed with only a sling and a few stones, toppled his opponent with a well-aimed shot to the forehead. This timeless story highlights the sling's ability to level the playing field, allowing even the seemingly weakest to overcome formidable foes. On ancient battlefields, slingers played a crucial role, harassing enemy formations with a relentless barrage of projectiles. Imagine the scene lines of infantry clashing in a chaotic melee, while from the flanks, slingers unleash a hail of stones, sowing confusion and disrupting the enemy's advance. The sling's effectiveness wasn't limited to individual combat. Armies often deployed dedicated units of slingers, their coordinated volleys capable of inflicting significant casualties. The Romans, renowned for their military prowess, fielded slingers from various conquered territories, recognizing the sling's value in their vast military machine. The sling's impact extended beyond its tactical applications on the battlefield. It served as a symbol of resistance, empowering the oppressed and challenging established power structures. While the sling might appear rudimentary compared to the technological advancements of later weaponry, its impact on warfare and its enduring legacy should not be underestimated. Chapter 5: The Battle Axe, the Duality of Destruction and Creation. Our exploration of ancient weaponry takes us now to a weapon that embodies both the destructive power and the creative ingenuity of humanity: the battle axe. More than just a tool of war, the axe has served for millennia as an instrument of both creation and destruction. Its heavy head and sturdy haft employed in tasks ranging from felling trees to shaping the course of empires. The axe's origins likely predate its use in warfare. Early humans, recognizing the axe's effectiveness in shaping their environment, utilized it for tasks like chopping wood, clearing land, and constructing shelters. The axe's simple yet effective design, consisting of a heavy head attached to a wooden handle, made it an indispensable tool for survival. As societies developed and conflicts arose, the axe, already a familiar and essential tool, naturally found its way onto the battlefield. Its ability to deliver devastating blows, cleaving through armor and bone, quickly established the axe as a force to be reckoned with in close-quarters combat. Imagine the thunderous impact of axe on shield as warriors clashed on ancient battlefields. The axe, unlike the sword, which relied on a slicing motion, delivered a crushing blow, its weight and momentum capable of overwhelming an opponent's defenses. The battle axe found particular favor among warrior cultures renowned for their ferocity and close-quarters combat prowess. The Vikings, for example, embraced the battle axe as a symbol of their warrior spirit, its image woven into their mythology and its presence felt on battlefields across Europe. The axe, in their hands, became more than just a weapon. It transformed into an extension of their might, a symbol of their unwavering determination. The axe's duality, its ability to serve as both a tool of creation and destruction, is perhaps its most enduring legacy. The battle axe, with its long and storied history, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and our capacity for both creation and destruction. Outro, the unending march of time. That's our journey through time with the oldest weapons in history. From the spear's primal simplicity to the battle axe's duality, each weapon offers a glimpse into the challenges our ancestors faced and the ingenious solutions they devised. Which one fascinated you the most? Was it the spear's role in our very survival? The bow and arrow's revolutionary impact on warfare? The sword's enduring symbolism? The sling's message of hope for the underdog? Or the battle axe's reminder of our capacity for both creation and destruction? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Top 5 and hit the bell icon for more exciting content. The world is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Stay curious and keep exploring.